Janelle Zara, and this is Mimi Huang, and we are at nArchitects Brooklyn studio to talk about New York's smallest new apartment. My Micro New York is a response to Mayor Bloomberg's Adapt NYC initiative last year. What prompted your firm to participate in the contest?
We were invited by the developer, Monadnock Development. Initially, we were horrified at the idea, but when we understood what was behind it, we have a shortage of 800,000 apartments. We have come to realize that it was a very progressive thing to do. For us, the interest was that this is potentially a new housing model for the city. That after this project, the hope is that the zoning would change, would be rewritten to allow for these kinds of apartments. Nothing like this in terms of the micro unit has been done before. So in order to do this, the administration has to relax two zoning ordinances. One is the minimum size of a new apartment. Currently is 400 square feet. The other is density, how many apartments you can have in a building.
Do you know what it is about your design that perhaps pushed you ahead of your competition?
Obviously, they liked the design. We were able to make a big statement with very small moves, but we wanted to, at the same time, make a really big gesture. So the idea of My Micro New York is about, this kind of like small, slender towers. It looks as if there are 4 little towers rising up from the ground. The fact that the building is going to be prefabricated, made in Brooklyn, is also very interesting for the administration. The best thing about the modular, and the reason why it's so appropriate for this project, is that you will be able to control schedule and quality. It reduces construction time. So rather than a 2-year construction time, it's 1 year. All the finishes would be inside the units, and so what gets done on site would be foundations, the ground floor, and then 4 different tones of brick. And then the team itself, it's us, Monadnock Development and the Actors Fund doing the programming. I think that the city was very interested in the kind of very active programming of the ground floor space and of some of the shared amenities. We were directed to design apartments that were ranging between 250 and 350 square feet, and what we've given back is more height. So the height of the apartment is 9'10". We were able to fit 16 feet of overhead storage on top of the kitchens and baths. We call this part of the unit the toolbox because it has everything that you need. And then we call this the canvas, which basically means that it's going to be a white box set up and reconfigured however the tenant desires. From these balconies, given the size of the windows and the fact that you can kind of like step out, that you will feel connected to the activity of the street and feel connected to the neighborhood and just feel like your apartment is a little bit bigger. The other amenities are outside of the unit, so it's the lounge space, it's the creative space on the ground floor, a salon on the roof, and a roof terrace. So that even if your apartment is very small, your home is not necessarily, bound by the 4 walls of your apartment.
Are these the actual colors that you're going to be using?
I hope. we have to find them. We have about 100,000 hours of work to do figuring everything out. Yes. The goal is to break ground before Mayor Bloomberg leaves office because this is his initiative and he's been very, very supportive. So as an architect, to be involved in something that could potentially really radically shift the housing paradigm of New York is really exciting.